Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video we're going to take a look at our open positions and we're going to take a look at CAD Yen as well and why we were looking for that CAD Yen short. So on the strength and weakness heat map it said, or table it said, look for CAD weakness, yen strength, and the reason it was looking at that was because of the recent fall in the stock markets. And if we actually take a look at CAD yen, we can see that price came back up into these swing highs here and rejected, closing and giving us what we call a lower low, lower close candle because it closes below the previous candlestick low. Typically when we see these candlesticks, market typically does follow through depending on key support resistance levels and things like that, but price has rejected this level and could be moving to the downside. So what we looked for was price on a 4-hour time frame to pull back into the previous 4-hour lows, which are right around through here. Let me just move this up a second. Right and around through here. Okay, so that's why we were looking for entries at this previous structure low, because we wanted the market to pull back, retest what was previous support as resistance, and then move to the downside. Now we've just missed out on getting triggered into this trade by about 3 pips, which is unfortunate, and then the market has proceeded today to fall around about 40 pips, which is unfortunate, but we're looking for that continuation still. So what we can expect is if the market now takes out and closes below these lows, we can look for the same thing once again. So what I'd suggest looking for, wait for that lower low, lower close. If the market continues to pull down, look for that pullback into those 4-hour lows once again, and then look for that continuation to the downside. If it'll let me grab the tool, there we go, to the downside towards the key 75 area. Okay, another trade we're in is Euro Oz, moving really nicely, nothing really to do here. Looking for price to continue again, watching that 4-hour trend. Price came up into these swing highs this morning and rejected and pulled back. Now we're retesting that level again. So what we really want to see is price starting to break through and give us those key higher highs. We haven't got that just yet, but price is moving in our favor quite nicely, looking for that continuation here. And this is going to coincide with Aussie dropping. So we can see that on the daily time frame, the market rejected these previous highs. This is something that we wanted you to look for this week, that Australian dollar downside. Again, look at 4-hour trend. Look how the market is coming back up into previous structure points and then rejecting. So you can see here, market drops lower, pulls back, rejects those lows, pull back, rally once again. Where have we rejected again? All the way up at these previous structure lows. So that's why it's important to look at those highs and lows as key support and resistance levels. Now the next thing to wait for Aussie is a break of these lows here. If we do get a break of these lows and a close below, then again you can look for those continuation trades to the downside on pullback. So what we want to see is a nice lower low, lower close, pull back in, continuation to the downside. Okay, so keep a good eye on Aussie US dollar. It's one of our charts to really watch this week. We're obviously selling the Australian dollar anyway on Euro Oz, which is working out really nicely, and we're also looking for CAD Yen short positions in line with the stock market really dipping lower. So keep an eye on that. Hope you enjoyed this video update. Have any comments or questions or anything like that, drop them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this trading update and you want to see more, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Cheers.